Snow brings some mixed emotions in our region. Some people, it's an excuse for a warm night inside. Others, they can't wait for a little bit of fresh snow.
Yeah, everyone though, from snowplow drivers to ski instructors that is, say that the snow, of course, has been sparse this season, and they are looking forward to the incoming snow. Also, to have a boost for their business. Our Tom Kowalski talked with some folks around the region today to see how they are preparing for this winter weather. That's coming up tonight at 6. Well, you might remember last Christmas's travel nightmare. Remember that was Southwest Airlines?
Gosh, I think millions of people remember that.
Wow. I mean, that system melted down, creating travel nightmares for a lot of people, millions of people. Today, Southwest agreed to a $140 million settlement with the Federal Aviation Administration regarding those problems from last year.
Literally paying the price. Southwest will pay a fine of $35 million, but most of that $140 million settlement goes toward compensating future passengers. The Department of Transportation saying that's an incentive for Southwest to avoid repeating last year's winter mess. The government said the settlement is the largest it's ever imposed on an airline for violating consumer protection laws. What an absolute disaster that was. Poor service comes at a price. The Pennsylvania State Police today broke ground on a new $387 million training facility in Hershey.
Yeah, this new facility or facilities actually will be constructed where the old ones currently stand. One building at a time, that's how it's happening. State Police continue, though, with the cadet training there on the grounds. The groundbreaking, though, comes days after the state approved increasing the total count of troopers by more than 100, so an uptick in the number of troopers in the Commonwealth. During today's ceremony, though, Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis called for a moment of silence to honor fallen trooper and Corey native Jacques Rougeau. All this week on Erie News Now, we are focusing on mental health. It is especially timely with the stress during the holiday season that so many of us are feeling.
St. Jude Parish in Erie is about a month into a new program called Celebrate Recovery. A team has trained for 6 months to launch the program. The first group of 30 people have been meeting, like we said, for about a month. It's a 12-step model based on faith, hope, and recovery. And if you're looking for a little bit of help with your hurts, habits, and hang-ups, as they say, we have details coming up tonight on Erie News Now at 6.
Our Lisa Adams has that story for us. But we also want to talk about how starting on Wednesday, if you plan to visit a UPMC facility, maybe even if you work at one, well, you know what you're going to have to do. Wear a mask.
Because of an uptick in respiratory illnesses like flu, COVID, RSV, all UPMC facilities will require all patients, all staff, all visitors, anyone going into the buildings to wear masks. Now, elsewhere in our area, mask policies differ. LECOM requires all staff and visitors in long-term care facilities to wear masks, but it's not a universal mask mandate at other LECOM facilities. AHN, kind of the same thing. No universal mask mandate for now, but there are, of course, specific providers and patients who do have to wear one. Depends on the people with whom they're interacting.
A QR code as we